Hello, Terriers. This is Robert D. Atkins, Director of Athletics. Scott Kull here in beautiful Jerry Richardson Indoor Stadium. I'm always amazed when I come in here just how beautiful this building is and the attention to detail, and just feel so fortunate to be here today with senior softball shortstop Caitlin Greenwood and junior women's basketball player Queen Akiwu. How are we doing today?
Doing pretty good. Great.
Queen?
Great.
Good, good. Well, it seems like yesterday you were sitting in my office on your recruiting visit.
Mm-hmm.
Queen transferred to Wofford from Tulsa, and I just remember her sitting on the couch and having a great conversation with her, wondering if she would come to Wofford, and here she is.
Yeah.
How's it going so far?
It's been great. I mean, my time here has just been awesome. I met great people, and, you know, it's all great.
So Queen is from Madrid, Spain. Tell us a little bit about Spain and where you're from, and how it's different than here in Spartanburg.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of things that are really different. I would say, to start with, the language, we speak Spanish. People, just the culture, food. I say food is a big one. Yeah.
Do you like the food here?
Yeah, I love the food here. I'm a big food person.
Okay, what's your favorite, like, American food?
I think I like burgers a lot. A good burger, that's just top tier.
Is there a favorite place in Spartanburg?
I love Rigsby's.
Rigsby's?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Caitlin did not transfer here, but this is only our third season playing softball at Wofford. So her first year, she didn't play. Imagine going to school and thinking you're going to play and get ready for the first season. But, you know, here she is leading a team that's 13-1 right now. Started off the year on fire, but for those of you who don't know Caitlin, she is like the Ozzie Smith of shortstops. That's how good she is, and she's hitting great too. But Caitlin, tell us a little bit about your experience here at Wofford and that first year when you weren't playing games.
Yeah, so had a great time at Wofford. Obviously, there's a reason I've been here for 4 years, but that initial first year when I was getting recruited, Coach Line reached out to me and he was like, hey, I actually heard from a friend that Wofford was starting a program, because I'm from Columbia. So like I've been aware of Wofford for a little while. And I was like, oh wow, like I didn't know they were starting a program that'd be so cool to be a part of. So I emailed Coach Line, he emailed me back, I sent him some film, came on a visit, and he made it known. He was like, so like, we're not gonna have that first year of playing, but like sophomore year, like the 2023 to 2024 season, like we'll be up and rolling. So I was like, I mean, who doesn't want to be a part of a program that you can build from the ground up? Like, who can say that they've done that? So, you know, went on my visit and I verbally committed and I came for that first year. And that first year was definitely really good for me. Not only like it gave me the opportunity to build connections with professors that I wouldn't have been able to do before, just because, you know, being a student athlete, it's very rigorous. It's very, you know, time consuming. And so I was really grateful for that first year. And since then we just, you know, hit the ground rolling. We've just been having a great time, so.
Well, as I mentioned, they're 13-1 right now, and it's just amazing to watch the growth of the program just in 3 years. What do you think that's due to?
Honestly, we have great coaches, obviously, and you know, there's the Wofford community is just amazing in itself, and our teammates, we just love each other so much, and we just build each other up every single day, and we just want success for each other. And so it's definitely a camaraderie and just a lot of love, and just like that family environment. It just allows us to thrive off of each other and just to play the best that we can.
We talk a lot at Wofford about the culture of caring for people, caring for your teammates, but also, you know, expectations, accountability, hard work, toughness, and I really think that defines your team. But we want to have fun too, and I don't know of a sport at Wofford that has more fun than you guys do. Would you agree?
I mean, not to be biased, but yeah.
Yeah, they, the whole chant thing, and Coach Lyon and I talked about that because he was the head baseball coach here and now helping with assist with softball, and that was an adjustment for him. But honestly, I love it. What the chants in the dugouts? Where does that come from? Who starts it?
Well, like playing softball growing up, it's kind of just a thing to always cheer in the dugout. It's just like, your way of getting your team amped up and also kind of just to get on the other team's nerves a little bit. But Abby Gossett, she does a great job every single time. She leads our dugout and all of the cheers and everything like that. And so she does a great job for our team, just hyping us all up. And I don't know if you've noticed at a few of our games, but we have our dog that she brings, and we love that dog. His name is Da Dog. So
what's his name?
Da Dog.
Da Dog.
Da Dog.
Where did that
Yes.
come from?
Abby Gossett. She just made it up.
She's great, and it's my understanding that you'll also play games, like board games in the dugout.
Yes. So the pitchers, a lot of times, they will hit like pregame like batting practice, and they don't need to really be over there for that because they're just pitchers, and so they'll go in the dugout, and usually Margaret, I think, brings a board game for them all just to play while they're waiting for us to get done hitting our BP so we can all go through it together and stuff. So we have our little things.
Yeah, you do. Great culture, but I'll tell you, they are tough, gritty, work extremely hard. Queen, women's basketball, you are 10-3 in the league, alone in second place. One game left, right?
Yeah.
At Furman this Saturday.
Yeah.
And tell us a little bit about the season. I mean, I think you were picked fourth preseason, but to be 10-3, talk a little bit about that.
Well, I feel like it's been an awesome season. We started off not so well, but I feel like, as Coach Z told us, that was just a point of growth for us. We're a really young team. I mean, we only have one senior. We have about 4 freshmen. And for us, we just needed that little period of growth, and I feel like now it's when we're peaking, and it's the perfect moment to peak because who doesn't want to peak in conference?
Yeah.
I feel like my teammates are just great at competing with each other every single day to make each other better, and knowing our non-negotiables, and just always knowing that we're going in to win, and that just fuels us every single game.
Queen's having a great year. She's second on the team in scoring, leads the team in rebounds and blocks. And I think you've made strides and just got better and better and better and better. What's that a result of?
Well, coming into this season, I just knew I wanted to win. I wanted to win with these coaches. I wanted to win with my teammates. And I just wanted to position myself in the perfect place where I could help my team to most of my abilities. And I just had to work a lot in the off season with my coaches and get myself in the right mental headspace.
Gabby Monday is the starting point guard. She's a true freshman doing a great job. I think they call her the general or the little general or what. What's it like playing with her?
Honestly, I think it's been the best. I enjoy playing with her a lot because I feel like we share similarities. We're both winners. We want to win every single time, and we're going to do whatever it takes to win. And just playing with a true point guard, with the IQ that she has and just the grit that she plays, just makes everyone around her better, and it's just been really fun this season.
Turning back to you, Caitlin, just talk a little bit about your Wofford experience, what you like about it.
Well, I think my favorite thing probably about Wofford is just a small, like, tight-knit community. You go to class and you're probably saying hi to like 4 or 5 people as you're walking to class just because you know everybody that's here. And just how much, the athletic department and our coaches they really do care about us, not only as athletes, but also as students, and they care about our mental health and just, everything of that sort. Like, the Wofford community is just so loving, and it's just been so awesome and great.
And you're a psychology major,
Yes.
right? So
yes.
what do you want to do after Wofford?
I want to do sports psychology. I want to go to graduate school and get my master's in like a coaching program and with a concentration in sports psychology, and work primarily with athletes. Hopefully, like at a bigger division, like either the NFL or like the NHL, the MLB, something like that, and just be like a mental performance coach for athletes.
Has there been a time as an athlete, a Division I athlete that's competing at such a high level, where you felt like you had something to give back in that field?
I think really the love for it came from, we actually have a sports psychologist that kind of meets and talks with our team a little bit. And I also took a sports psychology class in the fall. And so I was like, wow, this is really, really interesting. And I think at the time of like year where we are nowadays, it's like mental health has become such a priority and it's like gone to the forefront. And so I think just like being able to work with athletes and like putting their mental health first, because you have to be able to perform mentally before you perform physically on the field.
She's having a tremendous year, and it's just amazing that we've already played 14 games. But what are you looking forward to with the conference season? We were picked 4th preseason.
I'm really just excited to play. The SoCon is a competitive conference, and so being able to play against really good competitive teams not only is going to make our team better and give us that chance to win our conference and go to a regional, but I think it'll just be a really fun atmosphere being able to play those teams. So
Yeah. So Queen, biology major, right?
Yeah.
You laugh, but what do you want to do with that?
Well, I'm just really undecided, but I know that I like biology. But at the same time, same with her. I just really want to give back to the sport, and that's why I'm sort of undecided, because I don't really know what I would want to do. But I know that I want to do it within the sport.
Okay. I thought maybe at some point, did you think about med school?
Yeah, but it's just too many years, and I don't think it's my calling.
You don't want to be in school.
Yeah.
That long. Do you think you'll go back to Spain?
I'm trying to explore other countries. I think I'm just that type of person. I like living in different environments. That's why I came here. And I feel like I would want to live in Spain later. Yeah.
What do you enjoy about Wofford? What's your favorite thing?
Well, I love walking around campus with everyone, and like I have a lot of friends in different sports and just different spaces, and everyone makes me feel like I'm at home every single day. And my coaches, I just feel like they're different. Just makes me feel like I'm surrounded by great people.
Is Wofford very different than Tulsa?
Yeah. They're both great environments.
Yeah.
But I feel like I fit in here better.
Is that because of the small? Well, Tulsa's small too.
Yeah, Tulsa is small. They're both they're similar. Yeah.
Yeah. Going into the Furman game, and they beat us here, so we got revenge, right?
By one.
Yeah, it was a close game, and it was I think with 1 second left on an inbounds play, they threw a lob. Yeah, a lob, and so we got to get them back, right?
Yeah, we really do. I feel like that loss was terrible. I mean, nobody wants to lose to a rival at home, but I think it was great because that just kept us in a different mindset going into the next game, and we won it even more than we did the first time. So that's just gonna fuel us for the whole game, and I'm excited.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, your game, I think, you have just developed. I've just seen it in just your comfort on the court. But maybe the biggest thing is your shooting.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you've just done. And has anybody ever told you that you have a really high arc on your shot? Like so much, I think it's going to bring rain. I love it. But it goes in, right? Yeah.
Anytime I rewatch the games, because I rewatch the games every single time we play, everyone talks about it, and I didn't know they called it the rainbow.
They do.
Yeah, and I didn't notice my shot was that high arc till someone said it.
Till you
Yeah.
watch it.
Yeah.
But I mean, your back to the basket game, I think, has really improved. Your facing up to the basket has really improved. What part of your game do you enjoy the most?
I think it's really underrated, but I love making good passes for my teammates. Like, that's just my favorite part of the game. When I get to pass a backdoor to Gabby or any of the guards, I enjoy it. It makes me feel better than my own, like, baskets whenever it's an assist to my teammates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Education Day last week. I don't know if you know this, but they had probably about 2,000 little kids in here for a big win.
Yeah.
Right. And what was it like playing in that atmosphere?
It was crazy. We knew we had to be in our A game when it came to communicating, because we were not going to be able to listen to each other and hear each other with all the noise in the gym. But it was so fun to have a bunch of kids watch us play and know how we impact their lives every single day. So it was really fun.
Yeah, it was. So playing shortstop, probably the toughest position in softball and baseball, I would think. And some of the plays that you make are just, amazing. That's why I called you. Do you know who Ozzie Smith is? Mm-hmm. You do? Okay.
I heard about the Hoover thing too.
Oh, yeah. I thought, I said to Chelsea, I said, does Caitlin have a nickname? She said, come to think of it, no, they just call her O's, because she's 00 is her number. I said, I'm going to call her Hoover, because back in the day, that was the only brand of vacuum cleaner, I think, and she just picks everything up. So I called her Hoover. But anyway, I think that's just my nickname for you. But
Some of the girls have started to say it too. Oh wow! Sure, they're like Hoover, and I'm like, all
all right. But just great play. Have you always played shortstop?
Actually, no. I played mostly center field for my time playing softball, and then I really started playing more shortstop my 8th grade freshman year, and then it just kind of stuck. So.
Yeah. Do you like it?
Oh, I love it. Yeah, I love it so much.
Do you feel the pressure at all, just being out there and?
Not really. It's being surrounded by just such a great group of girls, and like having playing the left side specifically with Gracie Parker, me and her, the way we communicate with each other, it just kind of allows me to play freely and just play for my team, and just to remind myself to always just have fun when you're playing, even at the highest level. So it just allows me to play free.
And you always look like you're having so much fun. And Margaret Axelson, who was the preseason pitcher of the year and pitcher of the year last year in the SoCon, she was on the podcast last year, and we were talking, and she said that she always feels so good being on the mound with you behind her, that you'll look at her and go, I got you.
Yeah.
That's really neat to have that trust. Do you feel like, trust in playing softball is really important?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, yeah. What about your hitting game? I mean, you're hitting a lot better this year than you did last year, right? Was that just a lot of work in the cage?
Yeah, so my mom and I we went up to Rhode Island for this hitting analysis thing. It's called Motor Preferences. And basically what they do is they kind of like analyze the way that you walk and the way that your body kind of moves. And then they take those credentials and kind of move that into like what the best swing is for you. So last year I was sitting a lot lower in my stance, but for my body type and the way that I move, it's actually more beneficial for me to stand more vertically. So I've been standing, a lot taller, and it's been allowing me to get my barrel through and make better barrels and better contact. So, yeah.
When you're hitting, what's your first thought? I mean, obviously you're watching the pitch come in, but is it a movement with your lower body or your hands or what?
I think for me, it's more so just like all the pieces kind of coming together. I usually try to get my front foot down first because that just allows me to supply more power. So it's more so my front foot and then my hands come through. So.
Well, you're doing a great job, and she steals bases too. I think the most bases stole by one person last year, I think, was 25, and it may have been you. But between you and Des,
Oh my gosh, she's so incredibly fast.
yeah, she is so
She's
fast.
awesome.
Our center fielder. Really, really fast. Her dad is Noel Devine, who is a legend in Florida high school football. Ended up playing at West Virginia. He's now the running backs coach at West Virginia. But he was very, very fast, and she takes after him. What do you get in the weight room a lot?
Oh yeah, I've been in the weight room the whole off season with TJ. I mean, I stayed here this summer because I had an injury in my knee, and my coach has told me I could go home because we need that uptime at home to stay with our families and all that. But I was so committed to next season that I needed to stay here, and I knew TJ was gonna get me where I needed to be at. And we spent the whole summer in the weight room. He told me creatine would be a good choice, and I started taking creatine. I feel like my numbers started peaking, and I started playing way better. My shot got better, everything got better.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You started on creatine just this year?
Yeah, I just did in the summer, and well, not in the summer, I did in the spring. And TJ always says that spring was my peak. That was where I was at my best because I was hitting every single number and everything, and I kept taking it during the summer.
The weight room, we have a weight room in Jerry Richardson Indoor Stadium. We didn't have it up until this year, but President Samhat allowed us to put a weight room in a vacant locker room. It's the perfect space for it. So the 4 teams here in Jerry Richardson Indoor Stadium, men's and women's basketball, volleyball, and lacrosse, have essentially their own weight room. How has that helped?
It's been a difference. It's been a difference. I feel like being able to have those equipment that we have right now is just a game changer. Everything is just so much better. Our times are better, and it's just so much more focused. And we love our weight room. It's great.
If you're talking to administration here, what could we do better, or what could we do to help you more as an athlete?
I feel like everything here is great. The resources are great. Maybe a part that could get better is sort of like the mental health side. Like as she was talking about, like, because she wants to be. Yeah. And well, that's another part I incorporated in my game during the off season, and it's changed me so much. So I feel like other athletes could really use that too.
You use some mental health resources.
Yeah.
In terms of how can you talk specifically maybe on how that's helped your game?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things for me was how I would like self-sabotage myself.
Like negative thoughts?
Yeah, like being on the court. But I feel like I learned a lot on how to trust the work I put in every single day and just work as hard as I can during the week leading into that game so I can play calm, just trusting all that I put into.
Trust in your game.
Yeah.
All the work that you've put in.
Yeah.
It's easy for negative thoughts to kind of creep in there.
Yeah. They do really quick, and you just have to know how to flip the switch fast and just go make a play.
Right. What about you? How do you, mental health wise and participating in athletics, do you have any strategies or?
I think the most beneficial thing for me is just positive self-talk and just kind of reminding myself that the outcomes of the game don't define who I am as an athlete, and also doesn't define my character. My character and love and all that is defined by the Lord. So, the way that I perform on the field at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? And also, as long as the team wins, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
it sounds like for both of you that really just helps you to relax, trust the process. And
Yeah.
hey, the worst thing is that you don't play as well, or the outcome isn't what you want. But the nice
Yeah.
thing about your games is that, especially yours with the number of games that you have, there's always the next game.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And helps you, perform a little bit freer. When I was growing up, mental health and sports psychology wasn't really a
Yeah.
thing. It wasn't really a thing at any level, But I think now with the resources that are available and just the awareness,
Yeah.
I think it's critical to performance.
Yeah.
So, a Wofford softball recruit that's considering Wofford, what would you tell them?
I would tell them, why wouldn't you choose Wofford? I mean, like, as we kind of mentioned earlier, it's like such a tight, close-knit community. The campus is beautiful. The resources, like the Alumni Association, like, it's incredible. And not only Wofford and just like all those things in general, but our program is just the absolute best. Like, our coaches prioritize our mental health. Practice is always super fun. Our coaches are always very uplifting and optimistic, and they really do care about us. And it is just overall just a great atmosphere that I don't see why anyone wouldn't want to be a part of it.
What about you, Queen? What would you tell a
Same
prospective-
thing. I feel like I would tell them they're walking into so much greatness. A lot of players that did this before us, the alumni, the coaches. I just feel like it's a great place to come into.
Well, I've monopolized all of the question asking. Do you have any questions for me?
Did you play any sports?
Yes, I did. I played everything in high school: football, basketball, baseball, track, and then I played football and track in college. I went to a Division III
Okay.
college non-scholarship, and had a great experience, which is really what propelled me to go into
Yeah.
college athletics.
How are your dogs doing?
Right. Well, that's
dogs.
a great question. I feel like people want to see their dog or my dogs more than they want to see me.
They're very
And that's great. I meet a lot of people that way. Caitlin asked about Texas and Caroline, who are my two 5-year-old Springer Spaniels, and they're everywhere on
Yeah.
campus. Have you seen them?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, they're very friendly, just great dogs. The softball team really likes them. It's a little bit more, can't bring them in here,
Yeah.
but I can bring them to
Yeah.
Yeah, we see them
softball
at the
game.
field, so,
Yeah, they're great dogs. But in all seriousness, because of them, I've met probably a lot more people than I normally would on football game days. I'll walk them through the lots, and between them and Slick, I meet somebody about every.
Slick knows everybody.
And Slick knows everybody, and everybody knows Slick. So it's been great. What else? Anything else?
Where do I get a cool jacket like that?
I'm very, very lucky, but it's got some dog hair on it. But the staff gave me this for Christmas.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This is the vintage mark, okay, 1854, and I made a deal with all the head coaches that we would have a vintage game
Oh, wow.
where we would have this mark and have some gear on it. So they gave this to me for Christmas. It was a great gift.
nice.
Everybody wants one.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, we would like to see you shooting one day,
Yeah.
Oh,
That'd
yeah.
be fun.
you know?
We can go down and shoot right now. That's one thing I could do is shoot free
Shoot
throws.
Free throws.
Yeah. I mean, I'm 5'9", 180 pounds. There wasn't much I could do at or contribute at the Division I level like you all. But I couldn't imagine. But I had fun,
Yeah.
I think participating in athletics, you learn so much you know, not just being a part of a team, but especially at a place like Wofford, time management,
Yeah.
you know,
It's big. It's huge.
perseverance, hard work, you know, picking yourself up when you're down. And when my athletic director asked me what I wanted to do, that's what I said. I said, I want to work in college athletics. He said, you think my job's easy? I said, I really didn't even, I really didn't even know, but just having the opportunity to be here at Wofford and working with you two, it makes it all worthwhile. That's for sure. And I'm really, really proud of both of you. 13-1 start, as I mentioned. The softball team, they love Andy's custard.
Oh, me too.
We
You do too?
Yes.
How can you not?
Do the women's basketball, other players like it?
Yes.
Okay.
We love Andy's.
All right, well, that's good, because I'm taking the softball
Yeah.
team to Andy's on Wednesday night
Perfect.
at 6. What's your favorite thing
Like,
at Andy's?
well, I get I have the same order. I've had a consistent order for the past 3 years. It's the kids sundae, and I get chocolate custard with cookie dough and no cherry, and it comes out to be $4.89 every single time. So, got it
Awesome.
memorized.
Ah.
Wow.
What about you? What's your favorite?
Mine's the brownie sundae, and I get the same thing every single time too. But I add caramel instead of hot fudge.
Good.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
I love it.
I need to try that.
It's my favorite.
Well, I'll take you and the women's basketball
Okay.
team.
They would love
next.
that.
We'll let you get through the SoCon tournament, and then we'll go. But you all got off to such a hot start, and so little thing that we can do together.
Yeah.
Anything else that you want to talk about? Yeah. That you can. Well, thank you so much for being here today and participating in this. And, you know, as I mentioned, so proud of both of you and all that you're doing here at Wofford. And this is your last
Yeah.
year, but great days ahead for you. You've got another year.
Yeah.
Still got to finish this year
Yeah.
out strong. And really, really looking forward to seeing you compete in Asheville. If they're a number 2 seed, they'll play in Asheville on Thursday at 1:15.
Yeah. That's huge for us. We needed those times. That makes it a difference for sure.
Yeah. Well, you're going to have a lot of support there, and so we're really, really looking forward to it. But this has been From the Athletic Director's Desk. I'm Robert D. Atkins, Director of Athletics. Scott Kull had a great conversation with Caitlin and Queen, and this is why we do what we do here at Wofford. Have a great day. Go Terriers.